Good morning, one and all. My general English presentation assessment topic is water management. Water management. The water management program works with communities to harvest and store rainwater for direct use. If it creates awareness about the need for water conservation and builds capacities of local communities for better management and long-term sustainability of their water resources. Why do we need water management? India has about 18% of world's population and only 4% of world's water resources. The increase has worsened further due to climate change which causes erratic and intense rainfall. Water contamination is serious problem giving rise to health and hygienic concerns. Water resource augmentation. The water management program focuses on replenishes depleted underground aquifers and augmenting groundwater primarily with rainwater harvesting. Water resources augmentation success include check dams, ponds, farm ponds, tanks, recharge wells, among others. Roof, rooftop rainwater harvesting. The water management program promotes installation of rooftop rainwater harvesting systems in public buildings such as schools and institute buildings that collect rainwater and store it in our ground or underground tanks for later consumption. Safe drinking water. The water management program advocates the adoption of sonic technologies to improve access to safe drinking water for rural communities and prevent spread of waterborne disease. Jalkalp is effective against pathogens such as E. coli, total coliforms, parasites, microbes, and worms, as well as eliminating turbidity, ion, magazine, and airsick contamination. The water management program also works on prevalence, impact, and solution of fluoride in water. WASH. The water management program advocates for inducing WASH behavior change within communities. It also provides vast trainings and hand-holding support for the capacity building of practitioners. Soil conservation. The water management program promotes a variety of soil and water conservation measures to prevent soil erosion and salinity, and to maintain and improve soil fertility and productivity. Soil and water conservation such include conduit trenches, farm bunds, gully blocks, among others. The program also promotes large-scale plantation on water catchments to improve the quality of runoff and the slow release of water increase recloration into the soil. Water conscious communities. The water management program team work closely with rural communities to spread awareness on the importance of water conservation to sustain water resources, use of safe drinking water and wash behavior. It further aims to equip rural communities with knowledge and skills to effectively manage and sustain their water resources and be water secure. Conclusion. Water management is the activity of planning, developing, distributing, and optimum use of water resources under defined water policies and regulations. It includes management of water treatment of drinking water, industrial water, sewage or wastewater, management of water resources, management of flood protections, management of irrigation, and management of the water table. Yes, reference YouTube link.
The United Arab Emirates is one of the most water-scarce countries in the world. But on the other hand, water consumption is huge, almost over 500 liters per capita per day, double the global national average. The region and the country is trying to find the best way how to manage their water resources in the most sustainable way.
Our civilization is hungry for energy. We rely on electricity. However, what's changed is we now need to produce electricity which is clean. London Array is a project. It is a 630 megawatt wind farm which creates electricity for 500,000 homes. And it does that in a way which doesn't emit carbon dioxide.
So you know it was built to smooth that out by storing water up the mountain and allow it to flow through significantly large tunnels to generate power for the turbines we can see below us.
There's a history here behind the Falkirk Wheel. 250 years of canal history. There was real hard issues around about transport, travelling around Scotland. These characters came forth with big ideas, big engineering, and mixing both an aesthetic, art and engineering together to deliver across Scotland a network of canal.
The canal was an important transport route, bringing goods from the north side of the river in the Roapen area where there were lots of industries, carrying goods up into the English Midlands along the canal network.
The Ecofisk oil storage tank, which was the piece of infrastructure that came under threat, is sitting on the seabed, and the seabed has moved downwards because of the substance. The neat solution to the problem was to surround the oil tank with a protective barrier.
Thames Barrier was built with flood defences stretching 350 kilometres in total length.
Unfortunately, the Thames Barrier came about as a consequence of a major disaster for the South East.
As a result, the government decided that that risk was not acceptable and built the Thames Barrier, which is behind me here.
There are two major problems at Kuala Lumpur. On the one hand, there are every year during the monsoon season heavy rainfalls and heavy floods, which cause an overflow of the two rivers, and that was the idea to have a combined tunnel system for traffic as well as for the flood alleviation.
At over 4,000 miles long, the River Nile is the longest river in the world. For millennia, people living along its length have used it for water supply and also for irrigation. But by the mid-1800s, the demand for Egyptian cotton was such that they needed more advanced irrigation practices. Wilcox's design was for the largest masonry dam ever built at that time. The dam was a huge success, but they quickly realised that they needed yet more water, such that the dam as it stands today is 36 metres high, 2 kilometres long, and stores 5 billion cubic metres of water.
Davyhulme is one of the largest wastewater treatment works in the northwest and currently serves around 1.2 million people. Treats around 8,000 litres of water every second. The £140 million upgrade of the Davyhulme site includes a variety of works across the whole area. Now, the reason we're doing all these works is that the government have given new guidelines to the quality of water that comes out of the wastewater treatment plants, which is a reduction in ammonia. This water goes back into the Manchester Ship Canal, so we need to make sure it's good quality if it's going into the local environment.
The Goldfields Water Supply Scheme is a project that involved the construction of a 565-kilometre long steel pipeline which pumped water all the way from the city of Perth on the west coast to the gold mines of Coolgardie and Kalgoorlie. The government was put under immense pressure to provide a reliable water source, not only for public health reasons, but also to assist the mining industry.
Today we're in Loch Katrine. This is the start of Glasgow's water supply. From here, water was piped to Glasgow, 26 miles. 13 kilometres in tunnels, and the rest of it done either by pipeline or by cut and fill. From this point to Glasgow, the pipe travels 26 miles and only falls 22 feet over that length. What a fantastic engineering miracle this particular scheme is.
That's all. Thank you.